Hello, friends. Welcome to channel Guidance from Divine. And today's reading is a general message for the collective about what you need to know today. And as you may remember from the previous reading, that these messages are specifically till 12th of August 2026 uh, for the two portal energies between 7-7 and 8-8. But as a timeless reading, if you have found this message, then you have guidance which is needed by you for today in the timeline wherever you are. So let us start with the intuitive message first and see what is the guidance coming through. Thank you. So we have 29, the precious present moment. So this is in continuation with what I was saying previously, that in your here and now. So I feel there is an emphasis on being present, being more still today, whenever you have found this reading, and to focus on some work, to receive some messages, because I'm seeing some tools which help you connect with higher states of consciousness and higher dimensions. Like there is these poppy seeds, poppy pods, there are crystals, there's a little robin as well here, there are mushrooms. So I'm just picking this energy of you need to connect with your guidance, though not as like with these tools, but yes, you can specifically use something which helps you stay grounded, meditate well, or some, like for someone very specifically, it's coming when you take a shower, and after shower if you meditate, then that is the best tool for you to connect and experience deeper states of meditation. So there is an importance in what is happening in the moment today, in the whole day, and staying present. So let's continue with this message and see anything that you need to specifically focus on in the precious present moment. And it's a number 29, so which is 11. It's a very high vibrational energy of these 24 hours of whenever you find. So I'm receiving 2. So please keep in mind that maybe not all messages are resonating because it's not a pick a pile readings for some time, but for the whole collective. So maybe both the cards are for you, or maybe one of them. So we have possibilities. And here we have the forbidden. So this is possibilities number 24. So today is the day which is going to present with a lot of possibilities or options or opportunities which are open for you to grab them if you make the conscious choice of receiving them, if you act on them. So we'll inquire a bit more into what are the possibilities and what is the action maybe probably required, where spirit is bringing your attention into. And then we have ungrateful, and here we have thankful with number 37. So here there is an energy where they are asking you to focus on today, that don't be consciously focus on, that don't be ungrateful for something. Whatever is happening, bring more gratitude into your energy today. With the opportunities, with your daily workings, and just connecting in the stillness moment of stillness and quiet solitude, a few minutes, and just expressing your gratitude for the universe, towards the universe, is something which is guided, beneficial, and is advised by a spirit team. Okay. Let us continue. Again, I do not have the decks available. They did not prepare me for the reading. These are very surprise readings. Like at least for pick a pile, I would do some preparation. But since this change of format, I'm really receiving and sharing the message as it is coming. There is a water element which is coming. There's a specific river for some of you, which is more important. Maybe there is a river stream or a stream of water nearby where you live. It is important to spend some time there, maybe sitting and meditating there. But for some, maybe probably some viewers from other cultures, like let's say from India, some specific river is coming for them to connect with, like River Ganga is coming very strongly today. So for my Hindi reading channel as well, Ganga energy was present, and it's again coming in your reading as well. So there's some water element, or specifically a river, which has significance today for you to connect with its energies. We have relaxation. So definitely the present moment, slow down, have that still moment, relax. That is the theme. Maybe you're running very busy, friends, currently, and you need to slow down a bit, because again, if you have seen the previous reading, the purpose of the change in the format for the readings for this time is to identify where we are feeling burnt out, where we need to slow down, and where we need to find that balance and harmony. So wherever it is coming, this is the energy which is really focused as the purpose of what and why it has to happen. So relaxation is really important today for the collective of guidance from divine. Okay. So the next deck is the Heart Space Heart deck. It's a very big deck. I will shuffle it this side. This is the card coming. Okay. So we have ancestors, strength, love, and support. And this message is again repeated a few posts before in another reading. The same card came through. And I feel with specifically if you are resonating with the water element, the energy of the river, like Ganga, the Ganges river in India, or some other water element, or the element of water, then there is a strong connection with the ancestral clearing happening with the element of water. Though they have the wings here, but there is a strong connection with water of this card. And I do not recall in the last reading, which I'm asking you, which I'm pointing you to, in that there was this water element connection or not, but today definitely this some ancestral clearing is happening in the background with these portal energies, and you just need to relax and really slow down so that this work can happen in the background. They are also talking about yes, definitely the protection of the ancestors, which is very clear for the collective. Like I do feel that collective already is very aware with this protection of the ancestors that they have. But yeah, the protection is still there. They are just asking you to confirm it again for some who are not who have not received the previous messages. So there is strength, love, and support. Yes. So let's move on to the next deck. So as this energy is very much focused on solitude and higher dimensions and connecting with your guidance, with seeing the possibilities as well, let's connect at the soul level and see what is happening there with light at the soul level, and what can we know about the possibilities as well, Spirit. What does the collective need to know for their present moment for today? They're again asking too, but coming with the message same, that it may or may not resonate, both the cards, with everyone. So the first is enlightenment, number 43. Beautiful. And that is why the need to slow down and be in that still moment and connect with guidance is very important. And I'm also seeing with the flower of life and planet Earth, Mother Gaia here, that the Wheel of Fortune card. which is the number 10, I think, in tarot. So there is this sense of completion which is coming. And there is a lot of, they're just showing me this connection with the gratitude in heart space. Is the key to this enlightenment energy which is available to you as a possibility, as an opportunity today. That is how it all connects. So, like, that was a channeled message. The way I said it, I really sometimes cannot just repeat what I said. So there is this connection. There is a vibration, as I have explained sometimes on the channel before to my collective. That vibration of enlightenment is like a threshold, and we reach there, and then we have to develop to maintain there, and then slowly, the better we become at vibrating at that level, at the threshold level, staying there with our developed skills and conscious, aware choices we make. And then we raise the vibration and go higher and higher in the levels of enlightenment, if we may say, like, for a better word, like how to explain this, the vibration where it starts. So this is one point, one key in that vibration of enlightenment is the gratitude in heart space. I'm also hearing truthfulness for some, along with the gratitude in heart space, as this possibility today to reach this vibration, along with also the clearing of the ancestral. So I feel there is some shadow aspect of ungratefulness and not being truthful, which is being cleared. And you don't have to consciously do much about it. Just spend the day with a slow down, calm, relaxed, grounded energy. If you can meditate and connect with these energies as the main guidance, that is highly beneficial and recommended. But if you can't, then also just staying in this relaxed, calm down state will help you achieve this balance. Number 43 with 7, balance of this vibrational state, moving more and more closer towards enlightenment. So it's a clearing day. That's how it sounds. That's how it actually feels like, not sounds. And the next message is healing. Yes. So it's a lot of this healing space happening. And again, this importance of higher dimensions and the higher chakras, even up to the stellar gateway. I'm seeing there is a lot of this connection with the angels and the guides and the ancestors, which is coming through. So definitely this is all about your growth, which is happening in the background. You necessarily, it's not like compulsory that you will not know what's happening. It's very conscious as well for many of you here, as majority of my collective is very high vibrational ascended souls, old souls. So you are aware of this happening, but this simple guidance is really going to help you today with the energies. That is what you are in need for today. That is exactly why the format has changed, to purposefully help you, guide you, and give you that support that you're in need of each and every day for this specific time. So let us see what lies ahead with the next deck. Next deck is the Light Worker deck. And I feel there's a very strong message for the light workers. I do actually feel that my collective is the collective of light workers. But I feel there is a very specific message coming for today for the collective through this deck as being the light worker, who are working on this consciousness, expansion of consciousness, and bringing more light into the whole collective, in the conscious collective of Mother Gaia. So it is higher knowing, number 42. It is so bright suddenly in the camera as well. There's so much light coming with this card. So definitely this higher knowing we did pick up from the first message. Here also, this higher knowing. It's like it's trickling down, it's coming down, and for you to be consciously to bring some focus or awareness so that it comes in your knowing a bit that this is what is happening. This state is important. I'm noticing that it's this full moon energy, but if you're seeing it at the time when you're releasing it, it's going to be a new moon soon. So the energy of the moon is present, but I feel the message here is coming as the moon energy present, but this new moon is not affecting today as it is, but as still this moon energy is still present for you to connect with this higher understanding and knowing. There is this moon effect, but it's not coming as very new moon energy right now. Like for at least for today, the new moon energy is not affecting as much as it should be. So there is some, I don't want to say disconnect, but there is less effect of moon. That's what I'm resonating with these energies. It's more about you expanding your like the crown chakra and then going into that higher knowing. Next message is coming from the deck of Gita, the book in Hinduism. So it is going to come with the teachings of Lord Krishna and the Krishna consciousness, which if my viewers remember from the previous readings, that to me, when I am connecting with the Krishna consciousness, it's very similar to the Christ consciousness. And also as in Kriya Yoga, which I'm initiated in, there also Krishna and Jesus, Yeshua are the ascended masters of the similar teachings. So that is where this energy is coming as from Gita for you today. So let us see what is the message. I don't think I have used this deck because there are some of the personal decks which are now starting. I'm starting to use for the viewers because there's a lot of, I feel, connection, I can say, is happening between the collective and me. So, yeah. The message is transmigration. So, this is a battle scene where Krishna was leading Arjun towards the battle of Mahabharat. And the message is, so this is in Hindi. I'll just read the English message here of transmigration. As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body, from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. Such a change does not disturb the minds of those who know the truth. So this is the reason I picked this up is because I received the continuation of the enlightenment message into your energy field. You need to towards this singularity, towards this self-realization. So I feel this message is talking about, I don't want to say like disconnect, but there is some kind of you moving from a bloodline is happening in the collective currently, where this ancestral work is happening. So I feel like if you have friends done an Akashic reading, or if you plan to go for an Akashic reading, then I highly recommend a question for you to ask your reader about, from your Akash, about the bloodline that I feel many of you here are preparing to leave or change the bloodlines for good. Like you have done what you promised, what you agreed to do, and you're going to leave the bloodlines. Is at the soul level, the contracts are changing, is what I mean. So that is the message here, which is relating with the enlightenment, the healing, the ancestral. So it's a big thing, definitely, but because in our 3D way of life, we do not pick up on these things. It has to be accessed through Akashic readings or some other modalities where a reader has to access these higher vibration, again, the higher knowing. And these are higher self messages which come through. So I feel there is this this change is happening at the soul level with the soul contracts. Yeah, very powerful indeed. Okay, so let us connect you with this deck. Because such high vibrational energies and enlightenment and so much of work is happening here in healing, let me give you a deck which may give more insights and a crystal to help you with today. So we have amethyst and passion flower, violet flame, transmuting, breaking addictions, and nervous system. Okay. So amethyst and passion flower are the two energies you can connect with today. Then violet flame is something which also comes number of times on the channel with the collective, because I did pick up and I have shared as well that many of you are initiates of Saint Germain from past lives, and you have this beautiful connection with violet flame. So you can use and work with violet flame today specifically for clearing, connecting, and grounding. Then here the nervous system is also important because just in previous reading I did pick up I don't recall if it was on the English channel or the Hindi channel, but because the collective is very similar, there was this message of nerves and nerve pain and those kind of healing happening currently in the collective. So I feel there is this again importance in bringing that calm, relaxed state, because there is some work is happening on the nervous system in the background with this ascension energies between the portals. And for me also, this was one of the biggest reasons that the burnout feeling was coming, because my nervous system was flaring. It was a lot of energy which is present, and as a healer there's a lot of work that I have to do. So I feel that stays same true to you as well, my dear collective. Really important to calm down, relax, find the balanced pace, at least for today. This is very specific guidance, because the work which is happening in the background is not a small deal. It is work of lifetimes. But just because we do not notice it, or we do not see the changes that are happening, that doesn't mean that it's not happening in the background. So definite change is coming, very strong, deep foundational change is coming, and you need to relax your nervous system. The other thing is the transmuting and the breaking addictions. And here the energy of addictions is coming with ancestral healing as well. So maybe it could be a very specific thing with addiction, but there is this ancestral contract which you are fulfilling and is completing, is here coming as this energy of addiction. I'm not picking very specific addiction energy, but yes, this moving from one lineage to another, that is how it's coming. Yeah, it's coming in a little weird way, but that is how the energy feels with the guidance. Okay, so let us pick some tarot and see if we can find something more from tarot. So the tarot coming through is the good tarot. This is the deck. Let us see what comes through for the guidance. Thank you. So we have temptation, number 15. So this is the devil card of the deck. And the energy of the addiction wants to continue through this message. Remember when I was talking about this addiction energy with the ancestral? Here are some of the clues where you have fulfilled this contract. Now there is one, so they're talking about like the 7 sins in the ancestral lineage where you have agreed to do the work, and there are 2 coming through. One is gluttony and the other is greed. So there are these 2 sins which you have worked on the ancestral lineage. You may be noticing in your own understanding in some way where gluttony and the greed you are leaving behind, let go. And this is the clarification that this is the grip. There was some grip on the ancestral line and this bloodline, and this is where this work has happened. I love the energy of this deck. Every time it comes differently, and there is a hidden blessing they're talking about with the Christ consciousness. So there is a chalice here. This is the hidden blessing, which is the chalice of your heart space with the gratitude. So I feel this is the more, as the heart space fills more and more with gratitude, it overflows with gratitude. It connects more with this higher knowing and is coming to completion of the work you agreed to with the bloodline. So that is one beautiful message. I'm loving the messages which are coming specifically through these times, because they're so healing. They're so much more healing than the previous messages, and they have a very different feel, different flow. Then we have Two of Cups. This is the water energy I picked up before. That is exactly how this is coming with your exchange. Like if you know the traditional tarot, the Two of Cups is a very soulmate energy, and I feel here this is your connection with the water element today is very healing. Is very, where is the healing? There was a healing. Yes, is very healing, and it can help you connect again with the higher dimensions. Yeah. I'm also seeing here, follow the guidance message as well. The way, like, this is you and this is the guidance, and this fish is trying to follow. This is not passion flower, but this is coming to me as, again, the passion flower here. So your guidance through the passion flower is connected. You should follow the guidance. Follow the elementals, maybe, if you have connection with elementals. If you have pet fish, I think it's a unique message. If you have pet fish, just sitting with them and just looking at your pet fish can also just bring you very calm and calm down your nervous system, and can be very relaxing and soothing for your nerves. Okay, I feel there's one more message, and then they want to give a question deck today. Okay, I feel that will be helpful, because when we started with finding the opportunities, they did show some opportunities, the guidance, but it has come through very spiritual opportunities, like in the background, which is happening. But let's see. You'll know the deck when I pick it up. So we have Eight of Air. This is Eight of Swords. Now here, this is the grip of, again, that addiction energy. They want to continue that. They want to bring this change, and they're saying they're noticing this change, because this again is a repeat message from the other reading, that the spirit is very appreciative of the work you're doing and how the guidance you're following. And it really fills my heart with joy when spirit confirms these messages, that this guidance is being received, and not only received, but also being consciously chosen to act upon. So they are really appreciative of this message again here. But here with this, they're saying that finding feathers around is their way of showing you their presence and to stay connected with the guidance. They are also talking about yeah, I'm just listening with this the traditional Eight of Swords card, but how they're showing the change is not still very clear in the channeling. But what they're just saying is that this the grip of the mind, which was through the two sins, let's say they talked about the gluttony and the greed, it was very much happening through the mind, which was brought down from the ancestral lineage. It was in the mind of the collective, but it is being cleared now. But other than that, I'm not really picking. So finding feathers is important today. If you find feathers, keep them. And you can use the feathers that you find from your spirit team as cleansing as well. So you can use the feathers and make all the feathers together in one wand. Like you can just tie them together on a small stick of selenite crystal, and then you can use that as a feather wand or a feather fan for cleansing. Okay, right. So there is a question they are asking you to have. So maybe collective has a question today about, after this reading specifically. So I want you to pause this video, think of the question that you are asking your spirit team, and then we'll receive the answer for your question. So I hope you have come back with your question, and let's see what is the answer. What do they need to know, Spirit, for the question that they have? Get more information. And again, we have the full moon here. So the answer for your question is to receive more information. Maybe you need to read a book about something. Maybe you need to just Google about something. Or maybe in your ancestral lineage, you have to find something about greed, gluttony, or the Akashic reading. So you need more information is the message. But again, the full moon energy is very mysterious today. I'm again seeing the energy. I'm picking the energy. But I'm not clear on like how it is different because we are in new moon. Let's see, maybe it is for the collective to pick intuitively. Maybe that is it. Okay, so let us receive some more messages, and these are going to be the final messages. My future is glorious. Wow. Because you are bringing so much light and you are open to receive as well what the universe is offering you. I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world. Beautiful. So this is what lies ahead with this ancestral healing and clearing. But this is today's message as well, specifically. And then we have loving others is easy when I love and accept myself. So when you are in self-love, that heart space expands, specifically with the gratitude energy in your heart space. And it's easy to love others. And the other message is, my heart is open. I allow my love to flow freely. I love myself, I love others, and others love me. Beautiful. Very heart space oriented again. As I always say that the collective is very heart space oriented. So this is the guidance for today, friends. I also want to, I had this deck, but I feel there are one or two messages waiting for you. Let's have them. So these are messages from the universe, from your spirit team. What does the universe want you to know today? Thank you. Let me shuffle from this as well. The other deck is the same, similar deck with the same intention we're asking. What does the collective need to know today? Thank you. So we have, I communicate with ease and grace. People are willing to embrace what I have to say. Okay. So these are just guided messages for today. In whichever situation you find yourself in communication, this is the intention, this is the energy which is flowing through you today. And then we have energy flows where my intention goes. Yeah, this is very Reiki intention. Energy flows where my intention goes. So you are in control of what is happening today is a very strong message, which I feel we did not pick up in the reading. We did pick up on the relaxation and the other aspects of how to deal with energies today. But this here is really bringing a foresight into this. The future is glorious. That there is this manifested reality where you're walking through, you're moving through, you're ascending into that higher knowing. And that is, in Reiki also we say that the intention directs the flow of the energy. So I also feel that the intention here in directing the flow of energies into calming your nervous system, having a relaxing state, to really consciously work on the clearing with the violet flame. These are all intentions where you're directing the energy, like following the guidance, finding the feathers, moving towards this enlightenment energy. That is the message for today. So that was a beautiful reading, my dear friends. 3434 on the screen. Beautiful synchronistic confirmation from spirit. So have a good day. Follow the guidance, and I will see you again. I'll come tomorrow again with your guidance for your next day. Till then, take care. Enjoy. Bye-bye.